Hello everyone, welcome back. This is day 29, our last full body flow. So find your blocks if you've been using them throughout the last couple weeks, a little bit of space to move, an open mind, and let's get started. So let's begin today standing up at the top of our mats, blocks off to the side. Mountain pose. You can roll your shoulders back and down, maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times. Start to spread your fingers wide, and with an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward slowly. Bend your knees. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come back up, reach up. Exhale, arms to your sides. 1 shoulder roll, maybe 2, maybe 3. And then a big inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold forward slowly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down. And what do we have? Maybe 1, 2, or 3 shoulder rolls. And another big inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant our hands this time. Step your feet back and into downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling your feet. Maybe swaying your hips. If you want to walk your feet together and lift your right foot up, a little 3-legged dog, maybe with a nice big bent knee. Take another inhale. Let the exhale bring your foot down. Switch sides, left foot up. Maybe bending the knee. Nice big inhale, and letting an exhale bring your foot down. Take an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. Find your chair, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, reach your arms up. Sink those hips a little lower. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reaching up. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe starting to lift your left heel. Maybe the knee lifts nice and high, balancing on your right foot. Maybe you reach your arms up too. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your foot, your arms down, and switch sides. Right heel maybe, or the whole leg. Knee straight out in front. Option to reach the arms up too. Breathe. Another inhale and an exhale to come back down. Mountain pose, feet planted, shoulders rolling back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back, downward facing dog, pushing into your hands, send your hips nice and high, and then use an inhale to shift your shoulders forwards. Feel free to lower to your knees. Maybe you're in plank. As you exhale, bend your elbows, maybe hover in chaturanga, tricep push-up. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, find your way back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and then use an inhale to look forwards. As you exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. With an inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. With an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's plant our hands. Take the left foot back. Drop your heel. And then inhale all the way into warrior two. Warrior two. Reaching your arms out. Adjust your feet. We're going to take our right forearm to our front quad. Lean forwards a little. Sweep the left arm past your ear. Extended side angle. Take another breath here. Let an inhale, lift your upper body back into your warrior two. Front palm facing up, lean back, reverse warrior. Breathe. Let an inhale bring you back into your warrior two. And then we're going to straighten our front leg. You might scoot your feet together a touch. Find your trikonasana. Reach forwards a little, tip down a little. Maybe reach the left arm up. You can stay here if you like the half moon from last week. Let's go there. You might want to grab your block. Maybe your hand can touch the floor, but if the left foot wants to lift, let it lift. Keep your belly button open towards the left side. Okay, listen carefully. If you have your left foot lifted, you might bring it next to the right one. If you're coming from Trikonasana and you want to come back up to standing first, lift your upper body and then step your back foot up next to the front foot so that we end up with our feet together and then maybe take a half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. As you reach up again, exhale, fold forwards. Inhaling into your half lift. And exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Your right foot can come back. Drop your heel. And then inhale. Warrior two. Adjust your stance. Might start nice and wide. Arms reaching out. Soft shoulders. You can start to take your left forearm to your quad. Sweep the right arm up or maybe on an angle. Gaze past your fingertips. Take another breath here. Let an inhale bring your upper body back up into your warrior two. Front hand, turn the palm to face up, lean back, reach up. Reverse warrior. Beautiful, you guys. One more breath here. Let an inhale bring you back into warrior two. Then we're going to start to straighten our front leg. Maybe scoot your feet together a little bit. Reach forwards, tip down, find your trikonasana or your half moon, floating onto your left foot. That wasn't so graceful on my part. Keep your belly button, your chest open to the right side. And then we're going to be meeting with our feet side by side at the top of our mat. So however you need to get there, maybe it can be a little more graceful than the entry into our half moon. Take an inhale for a half lift though. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. As you reach up, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, folding. Plant your hands. Step back into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, our shoulders are going to shift forwards from your knees or your plank. As you exhale, lower. Maybe chaturanga or all the way onto your belly. Inhale, lift your chest. Cobra or upward dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Awesome work, you guys. Take a moment. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, let an inhale, bring your gaze forwards. And exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Shoulder roll. Maybe the last one today. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, into a half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. We're going to step our feet back into downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, our knees can come down, and we might just take a seat on the heels for a moment. So, I'm going to grab my block. It's going to come in front. We're going to come into a lovely toe squat. So tuck your toes under. I like to bring my feet together, my knees together. I'm sure you know that by now. Then we can sit back on our heels. We can also try to float our knees today. So it's nice to just have something a little bit to push into to help lift the knees. You can try to bring your heels down, stretch the ankles, the calves. You could also try to lift the heels higher and think more of balancing. If you can grow a little taller and maybe let go, then you're really going to be balancing. But just have a little bit of fun in your toe squat, and maybe your knees are still down. Remember, look at something that's not moving if you're feeling nice and wobbly. And then we can start to come back down if you are lifted. You can come off of your feet for a second if you are in that lovely toe squat. Give your ankles a little bit of a shake. We're going to do that one more time. Toe squat. Maybe with the knees floating. Maybe with the knees opening up and trying to maybe touch the heels together. A floating butterfly. So you might hold on to something. You might lengthen a little more. Find that balance. Strong toes. Maybe our toes are feeling a little stronger these days. Their little claws, their little fingers on our feet that help us balance in weird positions, or just standing on our 2 feet as we often do. So find your way back. Feel the fire building through the ankles, maybe. I sure do. Love that feeling. Come onto your hands and knees. Maybe give your ankles a little bit of a shake. You can take a moment in child's pose. Rest on the top of the feet, knees wide, big toes together. Relax down. When you are feeling good, to lift up again, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, lift the knees. A moment here if you want to walk your feet together and maybe lift your right foot up. You can play with your 3-legged dog, whatever you've been working on. Maybe you're bending your knee. Maybe this time you're trying to let that right leg be really heavy, like it's going to tip you over. And then it might just tip you over and into Wild Thing. You can scoot your left foot down. You can reach with your right arm. And then as gracefully as you tipped over, you can find your way back into your 3-legged dog maybe. And then dropping your right foot down and lifting your left foot. Maybe bending the knee. Maybe getting a little heavier through that leg until you tip over and find your wild thing. Reach, stretch. As gracefully as you came in. Find your way back, maybe through three-legged dog. An inhale and an exhale to bring your foot back down. Once you're in downward facing dog, use an inhale to look forwards. And exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. One more balancing place, pose, thing. Tree, standing figure 4, eagle, hand to big toe, stork. What else do we have? Dancer, warrior 3. Anything that you've seen over the last few weeks, I'm gonna do a few of them. Maybe I'll do all of them. Okay, I'll do all of them. Or you could do one long hold on each side. Okay, you guys, starting with tree maybe. Left foot down, right foot to the inner leg somewhere. Maybe scooching your way into your standing figure 4, foot to the top of the quad, and then bending that standing leg. Maybe taking yourself into eagle from here, crossing your legs more. Squeeze the legs, reach the arms out. Maybe your right arm can cross over top of the left. Palms together maybe. Reaching your arms back out wide. Uncrossing the legs, maybe keeping the foot and letting the knee come forward, stork. I think this is the first time I've actually called it that. From here, you might guide the knee out. You might reach for the big toe, hand to big toe. You might find some length through the leg, counterbalance with your other arm. You might start to find your way back. Let me pivot to the side. You might start to hug your heel towards your glute. Maybe find the inside of the foot, dancer. Lean forwards. Reach up. From here, you might let go of your foot and maybe end up in warrior 3. And then from here, we might find our way all the way back up to standing. I think I got them all, or at least the ones that I listed. I'm not sure. We'll see if this side looks the same as the other side. Stand on your feet. Both of them. Right foot can stay planted. Left foot can make its way into tree. Remember, you can pick one that you love or that you don't love and stay there. Tree pose, maybe turning into your standing figure 4. A bend through that standing leg. Maybe making your way into eagle, fly into your eagle, cross your legs. Left arm can come over top this time. Squeeze the legs, wrap the arms. Slowly unwind your arms, unwind your legs, lift your knee up, your stork. Maybe the arms are up too. Maybe not, maybe you guide the knee open. Find the big toe, maybe not. Option to lengthen the leg if your hamstring allows. Beautiful, you guys. Slowly, slowly. Oh, I got to pivot again into our dancer. Hug the heel towards the glute. Maybe the inside edge of the foot. A little tip forwards if you'd like. And then slowly let your foot go. Woo, keep tipping. Warrior 3. Nice job, you guys. Find your way back up to standing. I don't know what just happened for you, but there was no time to think about anything, which is how I love to approach balancing postures. Find the top of your mat and take a nice big shoulder roll. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. I'm pretty sure I told you to have an open mind at the beginning of the practice. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees down. Bring them out wide and enjoy your child's pose. Bring your forehead down or use your arms as a pillow. Close your eyes. Be so proud of yourself for showing up, for being committed. We always have something to work towards. We're simply doing all of these weird shapes and poses with our bodies to just try to forget about the stresses of each day. To not take ourselves too seriously. To trust ourselves that, hey, maybe I can do that pose. Maybe I couldn't do it a couple weeks ago. Maybe I can do it today. Maybe giving yourself some grace because you were super wobbly and your body didn't want to go into some of those shapes. It doesn't matter. When you feel good to lift up, you can find your tabletop. And then eventually cross your ankles and sit down. Give your knees a bit of a hug. Take a rock side to side. And then laying down on your back. Maybe your knees will come towards your chest. A few extra rocks side to side. Maybe you will end up in happy baby from here, or reclined child's pose. And then eventually letting your feet come down if they're lifted. You can start to extend your legs out long. And maybe just turning your chin from one shoulder all the way to the other. And then resting on the back of your head. And settling right into Shavasana, letting go of the practice. Resist beginning to think about what you have to do later. Feel the sensations flowing throughout your body. Enjoy the stillness. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe moving your arms above your head. Nice big stretch. And rolling over to one side. And find your way up and into a comfy seat when you're ready. Maybe bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Awesome job today, you guys. It was a challenging practice. We have one final day 30 of 30 tomorrow morning. And yes, I hope that you have a great day. Thank you as always for joining me, for practicing with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Namaste.